is Natalie and I've been with the clinic since November 2023. So I've always known that Clatterbridge had a private clinic, but I was aware that it was on the Wirral. I wasn't necessarily aware until Vinci Facilities actually took over the maintaining of the business that we actually had a private clinic based within the Clatterbridge Cancer Hospital. So I came into the clinic from St Helens to have a port insertion, and I thought there's no time like the present to change over to the private clinic, so I came in. I spoke with Dr. Shripadam same day, and 48 hours later I was meeting with him. It was amazing. Not to say that all of our cancer centres across Clatterbridge are not amazing, because they are, but it was a different feel within the Clatterbridge clinic, because you've got one-on-one care, you've got that little bit of extra personalisation and tailored treatment options to yourself, because I'm very fortunate to have private healthcare. Everybody's just so friendly and warming, and they've become friends to me more than kind of like just a nurse or a consultant, because they're getting to know me. I mean, from November till June I was having weekly chemotherapy, so I was in here sometimes twice a week, so it just feels lovely. It feels like home actually coming here, and I'm at ease as well. There's only so many options that are available on the NHS as well, and things are governed by protocol quite heavily as well on the NHS, which sometimes does not necessarily work for an individual person, and I'm a living example of that now, having gone through a very turbulent time to coming back and being back at work, and not saying that I'm at full health because I'm a stage 4 cancer patient, but I feel absolutely amazing, and I do think that a lot of that is down to the team at the Clatterbridge Clinic and my amazing consultant, Dr. Shripadam. So I've been given lots more options because I'm fortunate to have private healthcare. So this year I actually went on to I was the first patient at Clatterbridge to go on to course Urdu, which is for the ESR1 mutation for stage 4 breast cancer. And that was because I have private healthcare, and my consultant put me onto that. It's not available on the NHS, and NICE have just actually rejected the initial use of it, along with Enhertu, which has gone through the process about 4 times now. They're still rejecting it. I am fortunate to have access to Enhertu, having HER2 low breast cancer, but that's not available to me on the NHS, and that was really one of my driving factors when I wanted to change to the private clinic, because I wanted to have access to Enhertu. I still had lots of options left on the NHS, but I wanted some other new groundbreaking treatments that were out there, and course Urdu and Enhertu were those options as well for me. From the moment you walk in the door and you see Grace's face just smiling at you and saying hello, to coming and seeing Stacey and the Claires and yourself, and seeing Dr. Shripadam every Monday as well. We might not actually sit down in a formal kind of setting, but we get to have that exchange, every couple of weeks now that I've moved to free weekly treatment. And it's just so nice and reassuring to know that actually I'm being really, really well cared for. I just want to say thank you to you all for kind of throwing me an extra lifeline, really, and making me see that there is still life after a stage 4 diagnosis. And I do genuinely feel that I am living proof of that, but it's a huge part of it is all down to you guys, so thank you so much for all of the support that you've given me, from chasing up the drugs when they weren't actually yet on site, to the sandwiches and the cups of teas and coffee and everything. It's just been amazing, and I would recommend the Clatterbridge Private Clinic at Liverpool to anybody I speak to. And also, if you don't have cancer and you don't have private healthcare, please look into it, because this could save your life one day. I also just wanted to say a massive thank you as well to the Vinci Facilities team that look after the hospital. I've worked for Vinci Facilities for 6 years now, across from a central perspective. but the teams at Clatterbridge, St Helens, Whiston and the Wirral are just absolutely amazing in maintaining the hospitals as well. So just a big shout out to those as well.